Hello everyone, Kitty here, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, then welcome. For those of you who are joining me on Twitch, thank you for watching my stream. And once again, we are playing some modern Skyblock 3. So you guys can see I have a very large wall of storage drawers behind me. And this was one of the things that I was working on off camera. I used the drawer controller that we made in a previous episode, and it's 11 wide on each side and only 3 tall, because if I go any taller I'm not going to be able to reach the drawers that easily. But I tried to move everything I had over there into these drawers, and I put things like everything that doesn't stack into this chest rather, and everything that does stack, or anything that I have like multiples of, like these music discs, or I have multiple chest plates, things like that, I try to put in storage drawers. Now today I want to focus on getting loot bags opened, because last time I wanted to unlock a certain stage and we needed a stack of all these things. So a stack of zombie hearts we have, a stack of sugarcane we have, we're almost to a stack of nether wart, which is growing over there. I can harvest it anytime. The big problem I'm running into is the catalyzing gland and the rib bone. And I maybe got 1 or 2 of them from mob drops. But I believe... Oh, why did he die? I was gonna smack him. Anywho, I believe that I'll get more from loot bags, so I fixed this up. I now have it where the mobs drop here in the middle, they get pushed into all the spikes on the side, and the items drop into the hopper that go into the chest. And eventually that chest will be linked up to this wall of drawers here. But I have no way to do that right now since I don't have any pipes. So that's going to have to wait until we unlock the next stage, which is the... Let's look at which stage we're looking at here. I believe it is a basic factory that gives us some sort of... Here we go, piping. And that's why we need the stacks of rib bones and catalyzing glands. So right now I'm going to be moving the loot bags I have in this chest over to that loot bag opener, and hopefully we'll get some of the things that we need. Alright, so I went through most of the loot bags, but basically the loot bag opener is going to drop everything into this hopper, like so. It goes through all the loot bags that you put in here, and you can only fit this many loot bags. So I'm probably going to put another hopper with a chest on top of it, because hopefully we get more loot bags than just that amount. And everything is getting sorted. Oh look, we have an enchanted diamond sword. I'm also going through here, and things that are single items, like enchanted leggings, enchanted armor, enchanted weapons, those things won't stack unless they have the exact enchantments on them. Buried treasure maps won't stack. And all of my food stuff will be going over here into the food chest over here, so it's kind of a cross between manual and automatic. It's not an ideal solution, but it is what we have unlocked at the moment, and so that's what we're working with. So hopefully I get a lot more monsters to spawn, and I might even go to the Nether and work with the pigman farm to get more loot bags, and hopefully that will get us the amount of glands and bones that we need in order to continue on. However, that's probably going to take a lot longer than the hour that I'm probably going to be streaming for. So I can do that off camera, and for now I want to set up my little Cooking for Blockheads kitchen over here, which I don't need to unlock. I do want to move these trophies, so where to move them? I'll move them right here for now. So Cooking for Blockheads, which I already have up in my JEI, is going to center around this cooking table, and in order to get that we need 2 diamonds, which we have 2 diamonds. But first let's cook a book to get the basic book for the mod. And I believe I have plenty of paper. Yes, I do. And do I have, yep, I have a leather. 1 book. I'll grab a couple sticks. And before I even go over there to cook it, I will grab the 2 diamonds that we'll need. As well as... do I have any more wood? Yes, I do. Alright. So... it needed 2 crafting tables, 1 cooked book, and then we're also going to need a lot of terracotta to make all of these kitchen pieces, as well as stone, which we have plenty of stone, but we don't have a lot of terracotta. So we have the basic book. We will take it over here. Boop, and that's that. So let me check how much clay we have. I don't believe we have a lot. Clay. Alright. So we only have 9 clay, which isn't a ton. So I'm going to work on making more clay to make the terracotta that we need for the Cooking for Blockhead setup, and I will be right back. Alright, so we have our clay blocks. Gonna smelt them down into terracotta to make our cooking table and all that. While that is smelting, let's go get our stone, which is over here in our chest, per usual, and I already apparently had some on me, so... the other thing we're gonna need is we're gonna need a fridge, and a sink is easy, and the oven is easy. However, all that stuff requires iron, and we are fresh out of iron. So that means we need to make the iron ore dust once more. There it is. Rotten flesh and blaze powder, which we have plenty of. So I'm gonna do that, make more iron, and then once I have all the iron I need, we will go back over there and make all the blocks for the multi-block kitchen. Alright, so we have the terracotta made, we have the iron that we need. Now we need a little bit more glass, and I'm going to need a bucket, which I don't know where all my buckets went. They're most likely on this wall here. There we go. So a bucket of water. And I will also need some squid ink, I believe. And let's look up how to make everything. So, at cooking, first thing we're gonna need is the cooking table. I should probably get a crafting table on that side as well. But there we go, we have one cooking table. And I will put everything that I make in this drawer for now. And next thing we're going to need, I forgot to get chests. So I want to make one kitchen corner. And I want to make 3 counters. 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to lay them 3. I'll put the corner in the corner because that makes sense. And now I'm going to start moving the food stuff over to these counters to get rid of this chest. But I should probably empty my inventory first, so let me... yeah. Let me do that real quick. For some odd reason, space and then trying to move everything isn't working. It used to work. That's cooked, I don't need that. I don't think I need bowls. That. These are all already food items, so I'm not gonna put them in there. Alright. Bring this stuff back out. Put this stuff in here for now. And then I will get rid of these chests that are sitting in my way. And throw those 2 fish in there. Alright, we got the glass we need. So we'll make the sink. Is that not how you make a sink? Alright, there's our sink. And then the next thing that we need is the fridge. I'm only gonna make 2 of those. And I also want to make an oven. So I'll just use this furnace to make the oven. And that is why I needed the ink to make black colored glass. And there we go. So then we're going to set the oven here, cooking table here, sink here, and the fridge is gonna go right there. And the last thing, I actually don't need this cauldron here. I'm gonna keep it there for now. But I will be moving that in the future. And now if I go here, these are all the things that I can make with the food that I have provided down in this cabinet. So quick, easy, simple kitchen setup. I would like to make a toaster as well. And I want to make a cow in a jar, but I only have 1 cow and I can't, if I use the cow, I can't really get it back anytime soon. So let me eat this pizza to get... Oh, I'm lagging. There we go. My hunger back. And now let's check our mob spawner real quick to see if I have any more loot bags that I can throw in the loot bag. opener. Nope. Alright. So, is there anything else that we can do today? I don't see any reason in doing the rest of that, or that, really. How about basic farming? We haven't started any of that, and we just set up the kitchen, so we have enough storage space to make, or to cook rather, for our food. So let's start with the snad. Snad. Well, that is really easy to make. So it looks like we're going to be making 10 snad so that we can make a compressed snad, as well as 1 soul snad. So let's get our bone meal and our sand. I already have 40 sand. And I'm gonna throw this in there. And I'm gonna let these things spread out to where they need to be. Alright. Now I have bones. I don't think I have bone meal, but that's an easy fix. There they are. As long as I have my hammer on me. Alright. And the last thing that we're gonna need is soul sand. And that is, I believe, oh, I went the wrong way. Here we go. Sandy netherrack in a freezer, which is just some sand, netherrack, and nether warts. We have plenty of that, and we only need 4 of them. So, 1 netherrack. Go over to my nether wart and grab 1. That was more than 1, but okay. Make the sandy netherrack. Throw it over here in the freezer, which I moved my freezer. And while that is working, I will make the snad. 4. And it looks like I'm gonna need a little more sand. I was too short. But I believe I already have some gravel. And sand is just gravel with a rock grinder. There we go. Our soul sand is done. There's our soul snad. And there is 10 snad. Use 9 of them to make the compressed snad. And there we go. Get our loot chest. And next thing that we should do is the worms task. Worms can be obtained by tilling grass. They create farmland in a 3x3 area. So I guess I just have to go around tilling grass now. That's cool. We have a giant grassy area over here that I can till. And we shall till it until we get worms, and that's probably gonna be boring, so I will cut this part out of the video. Alright, so we got our worms. That was really fast, actually. I was expecting it to take way longer. Claim that. And the last thing, leaving food for the animals. Instead of manually feeding animals, you can leave them food in the feeding trough and they'll eat from it from time to time. Now, I don't actually have many animals, this problem. However, maybe if I make that, I will get more animals? Let's see how to make it. Oh. Alright, that is really simple. However, I believe I put my wood somewhere, so I will grab that and I will be right back. Alright, so got our wood. Make that. Quest is completed. Claim that. I thought I claimed that. I did claim that, okay. It took a second to register. So I'm going to put this thing over here, and hopefully, maybe, it will encourage more animals to come. There we go. And I'm gonna guess I have to put wheat or something into it, so let me see if I have any wheat. Oh, yes I do. Okay. And that ate all of my wheat, but that's okay. I'll just grow more. Alright, so next thing that we need to do is make some crop sticks, which are real easy. Is that the only thing that we need? Yes, it is. That's just 4 sticks, like that. The farming quests are very easy so far, and that actually unlocked most of the rest of these quests. So I believe the next thing that we want to do is get the seed analyzer. And that's going to help us when we actually start getting all the seeds to figure out what we need to do with them. And for that we need the analyzer and the book. Or the journal, rather. Where is the analyzer? There it is. So we have all this stuff. Let me look at how to get the book real quick. And we just made the crop sticks that we needed for this, so let me gather all those ingredients and I will be right back. Alright, so we gathered all the materials that we'll need to make the seed analyzer, as well as the journal. And there we go. It doesn't matter which loot box we pick. So I'm going to do one last quest before I wrap up this episode, and that's going to be the duplicating seeds quest. I've never made clippers before. Oh, there we go. And that's just a pair of shears, iron, and 2 sticks. So we'll just run over here real quick, grab our iron, make a pair of shears, And there we go, we have a pair of clippers. Alright. So that is about all we have time for in today's episode. While I am not recording, I will be over here trying to get more loot bags to get the rib bones and catalyzing glands. I said I was going to do that last time, however, instead I ended up setting up the storage drawer wall, and I didn't get around to actually collecting these two things. However, we do have exactly enough nether wart now, and I swear there was one more thing we needed. Was there? Sugarcane, zombie hearts, nether wart. Okay, we only need those 5 things. Yes. Alright. So, thank you all for joining me again for another episode of the Modern Skyblock 3. We are moving right along at a kind of slow pace, but there's just a lot of stuff to unlock in this mod pack through the quest lines, and hopefully we will be picking up the pace a little soon. We have the kitchen set up ready, so when I do start doing all the farming stuff over there, we have a place to put all our food, as well as that loot bag opener over there on the storage drawer setup is going to be a lot of help when collecting and sorting through all the loot bags we drop from the monsters. I hope you all enjoyed this episode. Be sure to follow me on YouTube and hit the little bell to get notified whenever I post a new video. Follow me on Twitter to see when I am uploading a new video, as well as when I am online on Twitch. Feel free to follow me on Twitch, and you will see when I go online. I stream every Tuesday and Thursday. Tuesdays are usually dedicated for my Modern Skyblock 3, and Thursdays are kind of up in the air. I do whatever. Not just Minecraft, but other games as well. And thank you those of you who joined me on Twitch to watch this episode and chat with me. I really appreciate you guys joining me during my live streams, and I hope to see you guys all later. Bye-bye.